Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and I hope you guys are doing really great. Well, today I'm going to discuss something about you know it's about things that are not when things are not really great in our life. I mean, we all face with things, and we see things as good, bad, worst, beautiful, amazing, spectacular. So we can name it as many terms you want. You can name it in the category of positive and negative, good and bad. So it happens to all of us a lot of times in a day, a lot of times in a week, in a month, in a year. So, well, until unless it is good, we have no problem with it. We generally keep it to ourselves. And at the same time, if something is not uh, what goes the way we want it, then chances are we generally label it as bad, worst, not great, all those things that we named it, and those terms that are actually comes under negative. So it is really negative, or just we name it in such a manner that it sounds like it's negative. Well, to be very honest, I would say things happen to us, right? It's generally same for all of us, right? Suppose you can see there is, you know, glaciers, because of global warming, glaciers are being melting down to a very large extent in these recent years. So obviously anyone on this planet Earth would say it's a really bad thing that is happening to the planet, but it is happening for all of us, right? For all of us who are here on the planet. Like those things, lot of things happens in this planet, and it is same for all of us. It's just our perspective of ourselves, that how we see the world, and we then labeled it as good or bad. Well, whatever things we say good or bad, definitely it comes from our own understanding and our own, you know, knowledge, and what experience we have in that situation. So generally, rather than, if you, the thing is that if you named something as good or great, the thing is that you're gonna feel really good about that, right? It basically reflects on your feeling. You're gonna feel that thing. If you term something as bad or not good or worst, then chances are it's ultimately gonna reflect your on your feelings, and you can feel that term as well. So whenever something happens, if you feel like whether it's a situation or a circumstance, or event or a person or a thing, if you feel like it's I'm going to get this thing into negative catalog, so chances are, even if you mark it under the negative column, try to find at least 1% of that particular thing in positive column, right? Just mentally, I'm not saying to write you down or something, to try to make a column on a piece of paper, but rather just mentally just figure out, okay, this is completely negative thing, and what is that one positive thing that I can see, or I'm unable to see, because of the judgment that we actually make, and we are so focused on one particular point that we are not able to see the other aspects of it, right? There are, because it's not like something is completely positive or negative. No, it both has the quality in itself, positive and negative. Even if in a negative situation, try to find at least one positive point out of it, and try to keep that thing in your mind. And along with that, if you can learn something out of it, that is also you can remember in that aspect. Whenever something, because with negative things is that we generally, it come back to us, haunt us, and try to make us remember that something went wrong, and that feeling of not feeling, that the feeling of, you know negative emotions generally keep coming to us most of the time. So we doesn't try to avoid it by fighting. Try to, whenever those feeling comes to you, try to remind yourself of, okay, these are the things that are negative, but also try to remind yourself that what the positive ones. Okay, when you figure it out one positive thing, and whenever the thought come no, later into your life, and just try to figure out the one positive thing and try to remind yourself and tell your mind that it's all, because things not gonna be all good all the time. So it can be plus and minus. So even the negativities, try to find one positive that will keep you at least in such a mood that it will not affect your uh, emotions or mind, or in your own circumstances, right? So try to find one positive thing in whatever you find negative in, and stay with it. Also try to get the lesson out of it. That's what I was telling about here tonight in this video. And that's all guys, and I will see you in some other video. Till then, take care, bye bye.